All right, guys, I got this car accessory air vent. It's bi-directional. I'm actually going to go through all the features of it, and I'm going to show you a real world test just so you can get an idea of what the vent actually looks like. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like, and then I'm going to tell you my final thoughts at the end. When you're doing the installation, I think you want to be mindful of where the USB plug is, because this does have to be plugged in. So this is the USB-C port right here. So make sure that this is on the side in which you're going to put the cord. So my cord's on this side, so I'm going to have this side facing here instead of this way. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do an install. So that's it, locked in. Plug in my USB-C. I have a bag here that I'm going to tape to it so you can get a good visual of what the power is. I'm going to do one so you can see how fast it fills up. Now let's try 2. Now let's try 3. So that's 3. So I'm going to take you guys inside just so we can go over some of the other details of it before you start making a purchasing decision. All right, so here are some of the details. So first thing, this is what the box looks like. I think it's really important to show this kind of stuff because you may be giving it as a gift, or I think this actually just tells you what the brand is all about, right? All those details. So you're going to get this. It actually comes in here, so my bad on that one. But here's your fan. And here's your USB-C power cord, and it's a really long cord as well too. I'm not sure how long this is, but looking at it, my guess is 6 feet, maybe more. Manual here, and then you have a couple little QR codes, probably for review, maybe some free gifts, I don't know. And here's the design of it. And the unique thing about this is that it's bi-directional, so you can have it either come out this way or have it come out this way just by hitting this button, or just by hitting this button. Now the most unique thing about it is the design here. You guys see this here? This is a shelf, so it's like a spacer. So what it does is it gives the vent an ability to pull air either through here or through here, so that way it can actually run the fan effectively, because once you put it on your headrest is going to smush down on it, so you want a little bit of space just so you can pull air. I got my battery pack here just for demonstration purposes, so this is actually kind of a good segue actually. Because it's USB-C powered, you can use this pretty much anywhere. So you can take this from your car to your desk or whatever it is. Unlike a lot of the other car vents, this one actually has some versatility to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and run the bag test. So I got it plugged in, red light's on. Let's go ahead and power it on. Let's hit this side. So there it is. Now check this out. I'm gonna hit this other button here. I can hear it turning. Now watch on this side. There it is. So here, flatten it out. No air here. There you go. Here's something to consider if you are gonna get this. This has to be plugged in all the time in order for it to work. Now, the reason why they did that is because they wanted to be effective in terms of power and how much it can put out. That's why it has to be plugged in all the time. So buyer beware. If you can plug it in all the time, or you're only gonna plug it in, let's say when you need it, then you're golden. If you can't have it plugged in all the time, then that's something to consider and factor in. Anyway, besides that, I like the way it's designed. I really love this part right here where it has this little spacer for the vent. I think that's very thoughtful. Aside from that, it's a good piece.